Alright, so for this video and the next, you're going to see just a couple things that I'm going to be doing for another fanfiction site I'm working on for my good friend Craig Simon, who's in charge of this fanfiction universe called the Crossoververse. The Crossoververse is pretty much kind of like Marvel 2K and DC Prime and all that, but here, instead of just one universe, one DC universe or one Marvel universe with characters we can bring in, Craig, I had a little hand in helping out building this universe, but it was mostly Craig. Craig came up with this huge idea of just why not have like as many characters as we can in one universe, as long as it makes sense. So literally, we have a universe where DBZ, Gargoyles, Power Rangers, the Ninja Turtles, Daredevil, Spider-Man, Superman all exist in one universe. Now, the universe itself is, I don't want to give too much away, but how the universe is going to start off is in its own little secret wars. Yeah, we got our own secret wars going, but rather than just one universe, it's going to culminate into one big universe. That's all I'm going to say on that. And to be honest, Craig came up with the idea of having Secret Wars create a new universe long before Marvel had this announced. Craig's been working. My buddy Craig has been working on this for a while. He's been working, I think, a year and a half now, and it's nearly done. And we are more than likely going to do a vid on the Marvel 2K14 site, or maybe we'll do a video somewhere, because I damn well know we are going to do a video somewhere down the road. But yeah, so I am only going to be working on 2 titles for the series. I'm going to be only working on 2 titles for the universe, and the first, as you can see, is Mystery Inc. Now you're probably thinking, well, Scooby-Doo and all that? You're going to be doing a Scooby-Doo series in this universe? Yes and no. You see, I worked very close with Craig on this. This is going to be a completely new Mystery Inc. Think like Mystery Inc. The Next Generation, but it will be characters you guys would know. It would be characters from different. I will say this: they're all cartoon characters, and they're going to be kind of like the classic Mystery Inc. In fact, I'm going to have it that Velma, Daphne, Fred, and the original group were were the original Mystery Inc. They were the previous ones, and they existed during the 70s and 80s in this new universe's timeline. So yeah, they did stuff in the past. The series is going to touch on that, but we're hoping to do an original series. We're hoping to do like Mystery Inc. Season 1. That's the working title, and I kind of like it. Mystery Inc. Season 1, which is going to focus on Shaggy, Scoob, and the rest of the gang working on cases in the past and more of a supernatural feel. It's going to be more like Supernatural and Buffy put together. That series. This is going to be. It's going to have the lightheartedness of Buffy, and some slapstick there, but it will have its darker moments. This new Mystery Inc. I really don't want to spoil who's on this team. Oh, what the hell? I'll spoil it anyway. So there's going to be a total of 8 members. Well, the thing is that Velma, who's now in the present for this series, she's in her late 40s, early 50s. And she's put together a new Mystery Inc. that she's kind of like their mentor. And the team consists of Danny Phantom, Dipper and Mabel, Dib and Gaz from Invader Zim, and Lydia, along of course with Beetlejuice. But now you're probably thinking, wait a minute, that's 9 characters. Why did you say 8? Well, I'm doing some changes to these characters. I'm doing some changes to these characters on a whole, and some of the changes are to their backgrounds as well, because this is a completely new universe, and I had a really interesting idea for the relationship between Beetlejuice and Lydia, that they're going to be I'm going to have a whole new meaning for when she says the name 3 times. If you've ever seen the anime Chrono Crusade, it'll make a little more sense of the new kind of relationship or partnership, or however you look at it, between Beetlejuice and Lydia. If you've ever seen Chrono Crusade and how Rosette and Chrono interact, their partnership, how that works for both of them, then you'll understand. Also, there's going to be some new changes to Dipper, as well. He's going to have some power of his own. So he is going to be. He's going to be He's going to be something else. He'll have his own power. Don't get me wrong, and so will Mabel down the road. Dib and Gaz will also be there. I can't wait to have them play off of the. I can't wait to have them write scenes between how Gaz is going to play off of Mabel and all that. And Danny is, of course, the leader of this team, and they're riding around they're riding around the U.S. solving solving paranormal mysteries, while with Velma giving them new mission updates and whatnot. And they're riding around the newly refurbished mystery machine, and they're going to be encountering some monsters, some very original monsters. This is the crossover verse, so expect to see some, familiar faces from comics, anime, cartoons, movies. I'll say this: I will spoil this much of one of the characters they're going to be running into. They're going to be somewhere down the road. They're going to Elm Street. Yeah, they're gonna take up a case in Elm Street. So, yeah. Now you're probably wondering, am I going to make this team bigger? It's a possibility, but for right now, I'm happy with the team I have now of Lydia, the two, the mystery twins, as Dipper and Mabel call themselves, as well as, the membrane siblings, and of course Danny as the leader, and Velma is like their Nick Fury type character. So, I think for right now, I'm good as it is. I'm good for right now. But yeah, that's really all I want to give away for this. I don't want to give away too much for, Mystery Inc. And don't worry, I will have a link to the site, because it's not operational yet. It's like DC Elite, where it's not operational yet. But once, Craig says that the site's up, I'll send you guys. I'll post another vid talking about the site. Probably a bit more with Craig, hopefully, and we will. You'll get to read Mystery Inc. #1 as the fanfiction site. But anyway, once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys later.